Hi guys, my name is Alyssa and this is your Numerology Life Path 5 video. You know when you make videos and you say things and you're just kind of ranting about something, everyone remembers what you say and they use it against you later. And I did mention that I just hope that my child's not a 5. And everyone had something to say about that. I hope my child is whatever my child is, and there's nothing against being a 5. It's a perfectly fine number. It's just something that I heard is hard to deal with when you are a mother, because you don't want your child to be the number of the ever-changing, spontaneous, I don't know what they're going to do next life path number. And that's what the 5 is. And if my child happens to be a 5, so be it. I have some 5s in my numerology chart. I was born in 1985. 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 5 makes 23. That's a 5. And so anyone born in 1985 was born in the year of the 5, of the change. My name's Alyssa. Alyssa is a 5. Don't name your kid Alyssa if you don't want 5s. For the most part, the 5 is the wandering spirit, the adventure seeker, the almost, you could say, career-driven number. And this is your life path number. So this is nothing more. This is not exactly what I explained, that I have the 5s and my life path number is not 5. But if your life path number is 5, this is basically you in a nutshell. Okay? 5s represent change. The 5's biggest fear is going to be walls. So you have the 1, which is the father, the 2, which is the mother, the 3, the child, the 4, which is the structure or the house built around the family. The 5 would be like the family vacation that they go on, the study abroad program, the travel. Because the 5, as a person, as a life path, was not meant to stay in one place. Where the 4 definitely have this desire to make their own walls if they don't have any, right? The 5 doesn't want to have walls at all. They want to tear down the barriers. They want to go out and explore and find out who they are and be their own person. A lot of the 5's pride stems from their ability to achieve great things, to be originals, to be different. They thrive with this energy that they have that's kind of built into them. When they're walking their life path line, they want to fall off the line. They want to fall off the path. They want to go in every different direction. They're hard to keep up with, and they're impossible to nail down. In relationships, you find that the 5 doesn't want the title. And sometimes you could be like, you're the girl in the relationship, and you're like, I'm always the one who's like, please don't make this Facebook official. That would just freak me the F out. And normally that's a guy thing. It's really, you're just wandering, looking for new avenues to collect information and to experience life. The 5 is the adventurer. The 5 is somebody who really does want to see the world and wants to experience every new different thing under the sun. Sometimes 5s can annoy because they're always going to have these ridiculous stories that make you want to barf, and they're going to act a little pompous about it because that is where their pride derives from. And what they speak about is stuff that they have gotten to go do, see, eat, experience, touch, love, be around, and collect, right? So, as you can see, as a mother, you might be a little bit afraid when your child's a 5, trying to keep them within the walls of your house structure, rules, for their own benefit, to have them be like, thanks, Mom, but no thanks. I'm going out. I'm seeing the world. I'm experiencing this. Can't hold us down. The 5 can sell you on anything. Like, basically, all the 5s I work with, they could make me believe that they're great people. I don't know if they are. because the 5 can be a little bit shallow. The 5 has this Aquarian Sagittarius thing about them, this far off look. I want to go expand my horizons. Yeah, I need you to like me right now. But the 5 is the first to cut off the relationship when you're no longer in their inner circle, because they don't have time for that. Basically, the 5 as a friend is going to stick with those people who are going to move the same as they are. They're going to latch onto somebody and they're going to swoop up and they're going to go and experience life together. 5s make excellent friends with other 5s as long as they have the same goal in mind. If they don't, they're going to run off in 2 different directions. But if they do, then it's like, yay. So it's the mover and the shaker and the changer and the salesperson. And they can sell you on anything. Because everything, if they find something that they're excited about, they can make other people excited about it too. They're in the business of adventure. They're not in the business of hoarding on to different relationships. They understand that those things go. A 5 is not holding on to anything except maybe their desire to achieve and to leave a legacy. A lot of 5s are afraid of having kids. And it's funny to me because they really want to leave this legacy of the things that they did, but it is almost a 5 has a selfish desire, which is fine. Selfishness is not a bad thing if you know this about yourself. They have this drive and ambition to achieve these things in their own right. They don't want a child to carry on their legacy. They want their actions to be their legacy. They want the things that they accomplished and achieved to go on. A lot of 5s call themselves, and I've heard this from 5s, they're like, well, I'm a go-getter. And that's exactly what they are. They're going to go and get. And if they have to go far, they're going to go far. And they're going to go and get it. Whatever it is. If you deny your 5 life path because you think that you need to nail yourself down and have security and have a family and just be like what everybody wants you to be, you will be a little bit miserable. And you won't be living up to your life path, which is to find new avenues and explore things and to share them with people. If you aren't finding new things, you're not sharing them and you're not living up to your potential of greatness, right? So, as a 5, you have to understand that about yourself. And even if you decide that, okay, you know what, I'm going to settle down, have a family, do this thing, you can do that. You just have to know that you have to go and get every once in a while. You have to travel. And then you can take your family too. The 5 can do anything. The 5 is the most versatile number. I can't say what a good career would be for the 5. Because as a 5, you're going to pick something up and maybe you'll drop it later. You just need the ability to go and do things. If you have a lot of 5s, you might find that you just need to be your own boss. Make your own rules, make your own hours so that you can go and leave. If you are, say, a stay-at-home mother and you're a 5, you're going to get cabin fever like crazy and you'll need to do something because you need to lead. 5 is definitely a great leadership position for a number. It also drives you crazy when people don't follow the rules of the institution that they're in, which is a little bit like a 4. You don't want to be institutionalized. You don't want walls. But when you put yourself into a place with walls, you're going to follow the rules of the institution. Because there's no way to get from point A to point awesome if you're not following the rules. And 5s like to work their way up the corporate ladder. You, as a 5 life path, are meant and called to go off into the world and find the new things and explore the new things. That's your 5 life path. And I'm Alyssa Sharp. And I'm still pregnant. Okay, bye.